Okay, so I wanted to do a tiny bit of explaining about my portfolio. So my portfolio was all business based. Initially, I had planned to do my portfolio for the last assignment, so I went ahead and had a book printed. So I thought I'd do a little quick video showing what's in my book, just because I never got around to showing it in class before, and it definitely goes along with this portfolio. Um, so what I did for this portfolio was I tried to team up with businesses to increase my business portfolio. So the first business that I teamed up with Bea Sweet Treats or B Sweet Treats. We did wedding cakes. She's a brand new baker in the area. I actually shot her wedding a few years ago, but she is getting into the wedding business now, and so I wanted to photograph her wedding cakes and stuff like that so she could get her foot in the door. She also does lots of other things like macaroon Mondays and variety boxes and brunch boxes and all sorts of sweet treats like that. So we just had a fun little mini session where we went through all that stuff and shot it. So that was a lot of fun. Wanted to really show off food photography because all my other product photography in the past has been like wedding dresses or stuff like that. So yeah, I thought this was a good way to show it all off. Cookies and lemon bars, she also does those as well. This might be one of my favorite images out of my new stuff. For this portfolio, I also shot for Ninki. They are a Japanese bistro, and they do sushi and all sorts of stuff like that. So I wanted the challenge of photographing a different kind of food that's not like desserts or automatically pretty. So yeah, I went with sushi. All these photos are linked below, so you can see them directly. But like I said, I made the book, so I kind of wanted to show it off a little bit. Yeah. I'm sad on how this one cropped it, but it is what it is. Alright, now we're getting into older work. I put a lot of older work into this book, and I'm not linking all of it below, but I am linking the most important businesses that I've teamed up with in the past. I really wanted to broaden my portfolio and show that I'm competent in this area, so that's where all this stuff comes in. So these bottles I did for class last year. And cocktails, I love cocktail photography. I love making cocktails, so it's one of my favorite things to do is make cocktails and then photograph them. These photos I took at Oliver Winery multiple years ago, so I added them in. This was taken at Mystique Winery. That winery is no longer open, but I knew the bartender very well, so he allowed me to take photos in their store. This is a Panera pastry. So good, I highly recommend. This photo I did for the student art show a few years ago. More food photography, and then a different kind of food photography. I actually did this photo in one of my early photography classes here at USI, so thought that was worth going in. Alright, another business I've teamed up with is H&H Music. I did some product cataloging for them on their violins and ukuleles. So that's what these images are. I wish there was no glare on this, but it is what it is. Guitar Center, did some work for them. I shot for spas and salons, but I haven't done too many. I've only done two. Day Spa in Newburgh and the Glam Bar in Evansville. So I incorporated those in and how they use them on Google and those sorts of things. Band advertisements and music albums. So been teaming up a lot with Brock Murray. On his new album. Pretty much his entire Instagram is all photos or videos that I've done, so I kind of put that in there because I thought that was impressive. And then Ben Dahlquist, I did album covers for him a long time ago, so I incorporated those in there as well. This is my shoots with Ella Park Bridal, which is one of the biggest product photography I've ever done. I did 5 stylized shoots with him, and those are linked directly below as well. So I wanted to put those in there. This is part 1. This is shoot number 2 with them. Shoot number 3. You'll notice across this that I have some of the same models posing. Brock I used for this shoot, and then he started getting into music, and a lot of these girls that I've used in this shoot were also used in a later shoot that's in this book as well. Baby Anza, we did a Flower Girl part with this as well for the store. I mean, how sweet is a Flower Girl? And then this is all the times that they've used my work on their stuff. On their page of their website, they have me listed as one of their favorite local vendors, which is awesome. And then, so this is all the Ella Park stuff, behind the scenes, all that sort of thing. And then the posts themselves. And then these are weddings that I shot where they're brides in the area were using their dresses, so they reposted those photos as well. I added a ring photo that I took at a wedding, actually 2, into this mix because I would love to get into doing ring product photography. I think it's really fun and really beautiful, so I think that would be a nice avenue to go down, especially since I'm doing weddings all the time. I also added in other products that are typically seen at a wedding, like the invitation, the bouquet, those sorts of things. Alright, this shoot was for Fidel's. I did this as part of a group project last semester. Or was it last year? I can't remember anymore. But I did it last year. And basically we were advertising the Fidel's Bourbon Bar, which is like a 1920s cigar lounge bourbon bar. So we had everyone dress up in retro stage dresses, which is 1920s as well. So we kind of advertised the clothes, the lifestyle, all those sorts of things. The alcohol products themselves. All these photos are linked below as well. Then Fidel's uses our photos all the time. They're still posting our photos. So this is all the times that they've posted these photos on their website. This image we did for Cigar, that's where we bought our cigars. They haven't used that image yet, but it's fine. This image has been used by Retro Stage Dresses. They like it a lot. It was in one of their ads. I did a second shoot not relating to the Fidel's Bourbon Bar shoot, but this shoot was just for hey, welcome 2020. When New Year's hit, I posted this on New Year's Eve, and Retro Stage really enjoyed it, so they shared it as their New Year's Eve post to advertise their dresses, which was awesome. Especially since they're not a local company, they just decided to use it, so they've been using these photos as an ad, so I thought that was really awesome. So I did more clothing photos. I guess the avenue that I'd like to go down next is either team up with a coffee shop or a local boutique. And I'd like to team up with more wedding things in the area and photograph stuff like that. But yeah, this is basically my print portfolio that I was going to show off for class that I never got to do. So, hope you like it. Thanks.